Hello, my name is Taylor. We're gonna do the volcano experiment. We're gonna have a lot of moving parts. I'm not gonna stay here the whole time, but before we get started, I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit more about the reaction that we're about to see, and then we'll kind of go through it again as we go. So the reaction is with vinegar and baking soda. The acid, it's an acid-base reaction. The acid is the acetic acid, which is in vinegar, and the base is the sodium bicarbonate in the baking soda. So what's going to happen is they both have a lot of energy that can be stabilized. The acid wants to give away the hydrogen ion, the proton, and the base wants to accept this proton. The reaction goes a little bit like the solid baking soda, or the sodium bicarbonate, is going to mix with the liquid vinegar. It's going to create carbon dioxide gas, and as well as liquid water and sodium acetate. Sorry, I had to make sure I had that all right, so I read off my notes. Again, it's going to react because it's an acid-base mix in a solvent, which is the water inside the vinegar. The acetic acid is only a percentage of the vinegar, and there is water as the other percentage. It will transfer the hydrogen ion to that base, and then it will lead to a more stable configuration, essentially lead to a reduction of energy. So it all will end up being more stable, okay? So I have baking soda here. I have 2 bags of it actually. We got some here. I got my vinegar here and a bottle. So what we're gonna do, let me go get a paper towel real quick. I think we have some over here. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna mix, or we're gonna put the baking soda in here. We'll wrap it in a towel. Just did a little bit. Not a little bit, but like a solid pile. I'll show you it. So there's our baking soda. And I'm gonna wrap it in this towel. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm just gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna put it in this water bottle. Okay. And then we're gonna go over to the sink because I don't know what's gonna happen. And take my vinegar as well. Okay. Okay, I'm rinsing it out, I apologize. Good to have a clean working surface. Okay, so we have the paper towel of baking soda inside of this cup. And then we have our vinegar right here, okay? And then we're just gonna make sure I have this on here correctly. Pour that in there. I definitely hear it bubbling. Let me see if I can get it on there better. It's definitely bubbling. I feel like I can hear the gas. And I can kind of see gas particles leaving it. Kind of hard to tell. But if you get really close, I don't know if you can hear it on the phone. You can definitely hear the bubbling, which is likely with the reaction, the CO2 gas, the carbon dioxide gas getting released in this reaction. Then it leaves the water and the sodium acetate behind. I mean, it's still reacting, so I don't know which resource is going to be used up first, the limiting reagent. But it's interesting putting it in the paper towel and seeing it react. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it a little bit before without a paper towel, just like a little bit of each substance, and you could definitely see the bubbles coming from it too, so that was pretty cool. But you can still hear it bubbling. You can still see it kind of like absorbing in that paper towel right there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Again, acetic acid mixing with the sodium bicarbonate to make the sodium acetate. Let me make sure I got it all. Carbon dioxide gas and water. And it's the acid and base reaction, so the acid wants to give its hydrogen proton and the base wants to accept it in order to make a more stable configuration.